Hola chicos, and welcome back to another video. I'm Christian and I'm new to Spain. So now we're here, and Denmark there's a bit of noise because of the highway. So yeah, it can be beautiful, but not for so much time anyway. But here, this direction is beautiful. This is one of the most beautiful places in Denmark and in my city. It's just in my city, and there are few places in Denmark I have been where it's more beautiful than this. So, not fall down the mountain now. So yeah, so I wanted to make a little vlog in my city in Denmark, so you can see a bit of Denmark and a bit of my city, and how Denmark is and how it is where I come from. And yeah, so this is short mile. It's like, don't know, like 3.5, 4 kilometers from like my home. So there's a little walk. It's outside the city center, as you can clearly see. So it's not like this when you really go into the city. You have to go out where there's like nothing before it gets beautiful. But see this field here. There's like these dandelions, and you also here too. I like dandelions, but here they're like all fully blossom vine. I really like the sight of that. It can be beautiful here too, but as you can see, it's mostly green. On that mountain there was some colorful flowers, but not anymore. Now it's green again. So it's mostly green here in Denmark, so it can look beautiful at first sight, but become quite boring quite fast, I think, compared to when there's more colors to see at once. I don't know, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, but of course I like it here. It's nice. I like to take these long walks out in kind of nowhere here. But I would like a little bit more nature in the cities. The cities in Denmark are totally nature free. Like, it's just totally, what do you call it? The industrialized. There's like only the streets and buildings and stuff. And here there's this river going through. It's actually going through all of my city. It's quite amazing how long it is. One day I should walk all the way through the river and see where it actually goes, because it's actually the same river I'm going to anywhere there's a bridge in this town. And we have some birdhouse thing here. That's kind of popular in Denmark to make them. It's not because we have lots of birds, but yeah, we have birds. We have a few birds. It's just not lots of different species. Not the colorful species as you have in the exotic places. It's more like the dark colors, brown, black species we have here. And not the best singing either, I will say. I really hate bird song, especially from the birds here in Denmark. I kind of like the canary birds, but not really. I actually just hate bird song. I think it sounds awful. But yeah, we have a few animals, no dangerous, and that's nice or kind of boring, depending on how you look at it. And here we have like a forest. We have kind of a lot of forests in Denmark, but most of them are of course bulldozed all the way down. But we have these places where there's like nothing, and they're like forest. So, and this city actually have kind of a lot of smaller forests, but in Copenhagen and so on, there's like no forest, and not even close. Most of the cities around Copenhagen have no forest at all. So that's different. It's hard to find from nature. Actually in Copenhagen they have like nature. I believe you have seen stuff from Copenhagen before. Oh, not necessarily, but I guess it's quite easy to find content on Copenhagen. And of course there's like parks in Copenhagen and stuff. We don't really have that here in this city. It's kind of only Copenhagen that have these parks, and they're not even that nice, not compared to Spanish parks or the parks in Madrid. I don't know a lot about the parks in Madrid, but the parks in other places in Spain are quite nice. So that's nice. So I want to wait because the microphone are quite high. So yeah, but yeah, they have parks in Copenhagen, and not the most beautiful parks, I think, not the biggest parks, nicest, most cozy to stay in, but they have it. But it's kind of the only city that have that, so it's not normal in Denmark. Copenhagen is kind of not a normal city in Denmark. It's very different. So now we're getting into some living areas, some houses. Here it's like only houses, of course, because we're pretty long away from everything here. And you have this street here. There's like a school here, like a middle school, just for the kids, you know. So, but that's a long way again. There's like nothing here. So we have the schools and we have nature all this side of Tofstrup. So kind of already got tired in my arm of holding the camera like this. Yeah, let me talk about something else in parks. I talked a lot about that already. Yeah, I really love nature. I should not put it that close. I should be careful with my camera. So yeah, I really like nature, but and there's a lot of nature here. I believe there are way more nature here, at least like in comparison to the housing, than there is in Madrid. Madrid are like 3 million people, and I think not even that much nature as we have here. But again, I'm more interested in like what the nature is. This is mostly like the same green trees and grass and a few flowers, but most of the flowers are just shady flowers anyway. I don't know what we call them. We call them something. It's like flowers we don't buy, flowers we just wanna move. Like if they grow in your garden, you remove them. These kind of flowers we have. Kind of strange because I actually like dandelions. I think dandelions are easy in top 3 beautiful flowers in the world. So I'm strange, I know that. Or I'm probably strange, I guess. But I would like some more variety, and also just this year specific species of plants we have. It's like I love palm trees, but we don't have that in Denmark. And I actually also love like banana trees and so on, but I don't have that in Europe at all. So I have high hopes or high demands, you can say. So I'll switch back to the sound. But I really love palm trees. It's like my favorite tree and a favorite plant at all, actually. So we just love to live a place where there are palm trees. It's the small things, you know. But also like cactuses and bamboo and so on. Like stuff we don't have in Denmark at all. There are not a lot I like in Denmark. Like the dandelions I do. And that's it, I think. I think that's like not really any plant I really will miss. I'm not sure I will miss dandelions. They grow all over the world. I'll probably never live a place where they don't grow. But there's not really any other plant I really want to live with, if you can say it like that. Fuck the plants now. Yeah, I like the thing where in Spain they put nature in the city, like in the middle of the road. There are normally this big space, kind of normally a little step up in the middle of the road where they grow palm trees, cactuses, flowers, all different things. It's normally the same all the way, but different from like city to city or street to street. And I really like that thing, and we nearly not have that in Denmark. I think I have seen like once in Denmark or something. And when we have, normally when we have a space in between the roads, we just have like grass. We just put this grass. It's like why do anybody want to look at that? It's clearly only for the sheer fact that people cannot drive over on the wrong side of the road. But in Spain, they use it for something nice, they use it for beauty. It's making the city more beautiful. I really like that. And also the parks again. There are always parks in Spain. There are parks in every city. And the parks are so nice to be in. Also, just Spain is so chill. And I'm really bad at vlogging with the camera today, I can see. I move it around all the time. So I'd rather just switch hand when I can't even hold it still anyway. So I really love, of course, again, the culture in Spain, that it is so chill. And that makes it also even more chill when you are in the parks. So you can really just chill all the way out in the parks. if that phrase even exists. Whatever, you know what I mean, I guess. Where in, like in Denmark, when you are, maybe I'm a little hard, but it's maybe overkill what I'm saying, but I can kind of say that in Denmark, when you sit in the parks, people are more stressed than they are on the busy streets of Madrid. That's how chill they are in Madrid. So when you are in a park in Madrid where people go if they're not in a hurry and they want to relax, then it's totally chill. And it's so chill, you can never find a place in Denmark that's so chill. And I really like that feeling. I've said before, but Denmark or Danish people, they're really stressed. You can just feel it immediately. When you walk on the street, on the walkway in Copenhagen, you just feel stress immediately, and I just hate that feeling. Where when you step one step into Spain or Italy or Greece, whatever, most South European countries, and then you just feel the burping, the chilly environment so hard immediately. You can really feel it, and I really love that feeling. So yeah, as you can see, I'm still walking here out. There become more and more housing situation here, but it's still very nature here. Ooh, somebody making barbecue. But as you can see, it's only like the big houses. They are out here. They're also kind of cheap. Well, they are cheap. It's like some of the cheapest houses you can get in Denmark, because they are a long way from the city center and the train station and whatever you need. Like all the things, they're really out in the outer boundary of my city. So it cannot really get any cheaper in my city, at least. So if you've got a house, you can be out with the nature. But again, then you're long away from every other thing. So it's kind of not, you cannot be in the city center and have nature in the city and in Denmark at all, I will say. I hope that explained it. And here we have the sun. It's beautiful here. Then we'll go this way because that's also a beautiful place. So yeah, it's pretty long way from my home. I will not even reach it in this video because I'm walking chill. I was running out here actually. So it's a bit long, but it's worth it, I guess. I also like to walk. I think it's even less than I will walk in Madrid. So it's totally fine. And here we have like a little lake thing. It's not even really a lake, or it is. I think technically it's a lake. No. I think a few people will recognize it as a lake in this city. It's mostly just a hole that apparently are filled with water. That is pretty much what a lake is. But like most people don't know there's a lake here. But it's just one of the small beautiful details that's here in the city. and you can really live in this city for a long time without even seeing it all. I think I have seen it all now, but every time I think that, I see something new. Because you don't really use the city, because you only use the city center, and that's like one street with 100 meters, and that's it. It's a smaller city, or at least the city center quite small. The city are quite big, but there's not that many people. There are many for a Danish city, but compared to how big it is, it's not that many, because there's so much nature here. So it's very different from Madrid, and how would it be to move to Madrid from here? Well, I know I have been in other bigger cities like Copenhagen. I have been Barcelona too, and also been in other capitals of the world, like Berlin, where I'd actually like to live in Berlin more than I'd like to live in this city. So it's not because I think I will get totally tired of the big city immediately. But I don't know if I'm to big cities. I don't know if Madrid is something for me. Maybe Madrid is too much. But I'm not like forced to live in Madrid the rest of my life, so it will be just fine, I think. I can do a year, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Maybe it become my whole life. Like many people that move to Madrid never move again. So. But I will just give it that year, and maybe just 1 month at a time, and see what happens and see how it goes. So I'll just walk around this lake in 1 minute or 3 or something in between, at least. So it's not that bad. Pretty fast. So I don't know what to talk about actually. So I think I'm gonna end this video here. Just a quick vlog from my city, a little bit of the nature I experience every single day. I have the energy to walk it, at least. It is very rare I came out here actually, because again, it's not every day you even have time to walk this distance needed to get out to nature in this city. But if you like this video, then like it, and if you want to see more vlogs, then subscribe, and also if you want to see more about my journey to Madrid, and yeah, what else I do on the channel, I don't know what to say. More vlogs, I guess. Write in the comments what you want to see, and if you want to see more, if you want to see this again, or if you want me to do differently, I don't know. But anyway, I guess I'll see you next one.